Matthew Roberts was born on the Y Plantation on Maryland's eastern shore. The Y Plantation's kind of known because it was the plantation that Frederick Douglass was from. And he had just escaped, and so and then he joined the Civil War, and then he was injured. And the Confederates were coming around and shooting everyone. And two guys came over and they looked at him. One of them looked at him and he said, "Don't shoot him, I know him. He can take a message back to my father." And if that hadn't happened, my whole lineage wouldn't have happened. These things wouldn't appear if it wasn't for research. If it wasn't for my consistent digging, my trying so hard to find out, I never would find these things. The present day and the ancestors' time come together. And so the figure that you see in a number of pieces is kind of how I represent myself, or I represent my generation, and that, at least in a very spiritual kind of way, is passing through and walking amongst these energies, all of these protective energies of the plantation. Spirits Cry, in many ways, it's really a homage piece to all the children whose spirits and hopes never materialized, and how to be a Black child was of no value to society. I originally got the image off of a postcard from the early 1900s, where they're just like taking this Black child and using this Black child on a pile of cotton. And this is what people would send to one another. I take it and I abstract it so that, behind the child are other children, and they're peeking. They really want to come out. And because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to let the spirits out. And so it's the spirits of the children, and I'm letting them out of the cloth. Fowler really comes from that whole concept of following the drinking gourd, following the North Star to freedom. And so it really relates to the abolitionists, trying so hard to figure out how to end this horrible institution.